Welcome back to the Adventures of Mac and Anthea and our walk through the Redwood Forests of northern Spain. You join us as we leave Hobbit somewhat apprehensively in the top car park after a suspicious drive-by the night before.
Little worried about leaving Hobbit on his own after the drive-by by the car last night, but I don't think it's nothing, and at the end of the day, if you worry too much about your motorhome, you're never going to get out and do anything, so you've really at some point got to sort of bite the bullet and just leave it. So we're coming up to the start of this trail down to the main trail now. There we go. Yeah, it's looking like it's raining. I don't know if it's low cloud, but it does feel slightly drizzly. But I suppose we'll be okay once we get under the trees. Now, I've never been here before, don't know very little about it. I've got a bit of information online, which I'll tell you about when we get down to it. But no, very little about it. And as far as I know, this is just the bit going down to the actual start point.
So we followed the path down the slope to the lower car parks, which we had previously rejected the day before.
Okay, now we're reaching the lower parking areas. It's starting to get busy already. We came here yesterday, and I think you sort of get that sort of supermarket syndrome, where people go to great lengths and extremes to park just a few metres closer to the front door of the supermarket. We're getting that sort of thing here, I think, really. Everybody wants to really crowd and pack themselves into this parking space, rather than, park a little bit further away and probably walk another 50 metres. So yeah, that was like this. I mean, it's 10:30 now, and it's already filling up. So I think we go around this parking here. Yeah, as Anthea says, look at that muppet there right near now. He's just parked there for the plank. Yeah, so I think we just follow this round, go a bit further down, and then we're at the main entrance. There's no parking near the main entrance, which makes good sense, to be honest. So we have got a bit of a route map here, up on here. I was hoping to get something offline, but there wasn't anything there. But as you see, the longest route is only 1,500 metres. So yeah, we'll probably try and do all these if we can. We'll see how it goes and how busy it is. So we're following the road down. You see how busy it is. We've just had that and it wasn't much quieter at night. We're following it down this road. We're going to get to the start of the trail. I have done some research, but as is so often the case here, with trails and that in Spain, there's a huge amount of information, about irrelevances, sort of the history, which is interesting, don't get me wrong, and a real short of information, about the necessities, like information on parking, map trails. It might be nice to be able to download a map of the trails and things like that. It was all pretty absent on the website, but hey, we'll just have to muddle along. Yeah, Anthea just said it doesn't seem so long when we drove it. It's quite a long way down here to start to realise why people do want to park that a little bit closer. We're currently playing the just round that corner game at the minute. Oh, it'll be there just round that corner, and then you get round the corner, it's up there, and it's just round the next corner. Hopefully, it's just round this corner. Okay, so we're finally here. This looks like the start point. Okay, so there's no real obvious place where the start point is, but we're seeing the red one's the longest. Sort of, yeah. Oh, we're there, so we're going to take this trail up here then on our left.
So follow it around and then go up there.
Yeah.
It's taking us back to where we've been, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we're going to go through here on our right and see how we go on. Okay, we're straight into these redwoods now. Now the history on this, just a little bit of a history on this, is these were actually only planted in the 1940s. Apparently these can live for 2,000 years, so quite a long time, and they were originally planted for lumber, but they never actually got around to cutting them down or using them for some reason unknown, they didn't say. And now, since sort of 2004, 2006, something like that, they've actually become protected. So they are actually protected and can't be cut down now. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Just going to get Anthea stand between these trees in a minute over here, just to give you some idea of scale. Okay, so we're down at the first point, but where we go from here is anybody's guess.
So we arrived in a large clearing, but in the absence of any signs and with various trails leading away from this clearing, we decided to continue straight on.
Yeah, as Anthea just pointed out, that we probably should have took that bridge back there, but it looked like from the map that it's going to take us back up to near where we're parked. So maybe it might not be a bad idea to just leave that last stretch to the end, and it might take us up nearer to where we're parked. instead of going all the way around ending up at the start again and have to do that sort of 1.5 kilometre up. And just before we know it, we've gone from being on the yellow route back onto the red route. Okay, I don't know which parking is Aparcamiento, Senda del Castaño or whatever, but we don't want to be there, so I think we're going to double back in this little side trail off. We'll follow these people. So we double back, we're going down here. It looks like it's a proper trail. There's little sort of wooden steps down on the floor, but so all looks very well walked. You have to be careful when filming out over these routes. Quite a long steep trail down here. Not good for Anthea, or me particularly. My knees aren't great either. But yeah, I think we're near almost down the bottom. And it looks like we've got a little bridge ahead, and there's also another trail off to our left. I'll put the Wikiloc app on. It'll probably look like somebody's dropped a long string of spaghetti on the table by the end of it, but it'll be recording the route we've got, and then we'll be able to sort of hang that over the little map of the routes. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go over the bridge. There's a route here just behind us, sort of down in this direction. We're going to leave that, we'll do that when we come back round. God, that was huge. Anthea, just quickly go and stand against that one just to give us a bit of idea. Yeah, that's enormous. Okay. Yeah, I keep the log burner going. Okay, so we've come to the end of the bridge. It looks like it goes towards the motorway, and we haven't really got any signs pointing that way. Alright, that one says Bosques de Monk Corona. Yeah, 5k. I don't think that's the way we're meant to be going, even though it's a trail. It looks a good bicycle trail, but yeah. Okay, so I think we're probably going to go back on ourselves and take that little turn in. What do you think, Anthea? Yeah, because we're not. That looks like a good walk and everything, or more like a ride, but it's not the plan of the routes, the different coloured routes around the forest. So let's go back. That doesn't look right. Thinking maybe we should have took a photo of the map off the board and blew it up.
I do think that's just as we come down there or something.
Yeah. No, that's it. Like Anthea's saying, she ain't got a mic on today. It's always fun to get lost, and it's not that huge. So I think we're going to try this right-hand trail. No real sign or anything telling what's up here. But there's definitely steps and a little barrier here, so it looks like we are meant to go this way. Can't tell on camera as usual, but this is fairly steep. I'll give somebody a push in a minute. Big steps for a little person as well. Okay, so now again it looks like we've got a choice. I've got a feeling what we're going to be doing is going on the trail and then have a series of dead ends. But I think it's worth exploring each one. So we'll a fork in the trail. So in the absence of any signs, we're going to take the right fork, go and see what's going on down there. Okay, looks like we've got some steps here, so it looks like we are meant to go this way. Okay, I've just had a request of a water break.
Come on, then you've got the water.
So quick water break. We weren't sure if we could get signal down here amongst the trees there, but we have, and Anthea's just checked on Hobbit on the cameras and everything's okay. I'm not sure there's anything down here, but let's go and have a quick nosy. There doesn't seem to be much down here, a few piles of wood, tiny stream and that, but now we sort of come to the edge of forest. It's a little den in here, that's what it is. Yeah, and that one over here. So we're just basically on the edge of the forest now, so I think we're going to move back into it. We was going to go back up, but we picked another little trail, so we'll follow it and see if it brings us back round into the trees. Yep, we're coming back round into the forest, that's good then. Probably can't pick it up on the mic, but even here now we can still hear the background noise of the traffic from that road. It's been quite a theme for the past few days actually. It's not something we really get much where we live at home, but I suppose as we get further north and closer to Santander it gets more urbanised, busier, and of course you get the inevitable noise from traffic, which quite frankly we're not really used to. Another trail down here, do you think? Yeah, we're going to have a little look.
So we explored this trail a little way, but at the end of the day we'd moved out of the redwoods and it was the redwoods that we had come to see. So we turned back round, retraced our steps and made our way back to the Redwood Forest.
Okay, so we're getting back towards Redwoods here. That's the route we came in on down there, so I think we're going to take this, and there seems to be some steps or something over there. Climb back up that way into the Redwoods and see where it brings us out at. There we go. Ah, we've got the sign. And we're on the Goon route. Okay. Yeah, we probably should have actually photographed the map and blew it up on our phones. Never mind. Okay, so we've got a little stairway up here. We'll go to that, I think. Here we go, found some more steps. Do you want a break or do you want to get straight to it? Okay, keep going, she says. Yeah, it's a bit of a shock to the system. All out of the motorhome straight into this. Ooh. Yeah, this is a good old climb, this is. Here she comes. Well done. Thought it's quite busy, must be something quite popular here. But Alfie's just pointed out we're back where we were at that little junction there, near the wooden bridge, so that's why. We're going to explore around here a bit. Okay, we're walking away from that centre part again. And a quick look at this down here, but I think we're going to actually be wandering out of it again. Okay, so we're coming out of it again, so we're going to go back on ourselves and try another route out. Probably over that little bridge, I think, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the route down there that we took, which took us to the red sign and signposts for the car park. So we don't want to go back to the car park yet, we'll just try this little bit here and see where this takes us.
So we tried this route for a while, but it was taking us back to the start point next to the road, and we was really looking for a route that would finish up close to our park up, so we could at least avoid some of the noise from the busy road.
Okay, we've just turned back round because looking at this, it goes back up to the road. Okay, we're back to the point where we just joined this walkway. So I think, yeah, we're going to go down to that red marker again we saw on the sign and see how that takes us back towards the car parks. So if you feel you're getting deja vu, so are we. This is the first stretch we came to, and we went down this stairway here. Well, first of all we went down here and then walked back on ourselves. We went down that stairway. We're going to carry along here because if I remember rightly, this has got a red dot on it, and it's a sign that says about the car park. So let's hope it's one of the car parks we know and not some car park off in a totally different direction. Hold on, doesn't look a bad trail this. Again, we're coming out of the redwoods obviously because these are unidentified trees. We're back into them again. We've just realised the car parking and everything is in an uphill direction, and we're going downhill. But we sort of got this bridge at the bottom here, so let's hope we start to climb in a minute. This is definitely the red route, the longest route, so it probably will take us up there. I think it's like something like 1.9 kilometres, so that may take us right back up to the motorhome, which would be well handy. No, I'm not even sure if I'm going to take this bridge. I don't know, I've got a slushy bit here. No, you might want to take it, Anthea, go round like you are, because this isn't a good choice either. Some bags of gravel down here, guys. Okay. Yeah, Anthea's just saying the guy on the bike, this cannot be fun. He also seemed to forget his battery as well. I couldn't see it on his bike, which makes it even less fun. Okay, we're starting to climb, that's a good sign. Starting to look like there's been a casualty here. Not a redwood, but it looks like it's been blown over. Yeah, good old sized trunk there. Yeah, and it looks like it's fallen across the trail, and I've had to cut the centre section out so people can get by. A little bit here as well. Yeah, has anyone got a fire that she will keep you in firewood for a couple of winters, I reckon, or certainly a couple of winters here in Spain. Okay, so it looks like we've got another casualty here, which is actually blocking the path still and not been cleared. Your pass, Sparky. Okay. Alfie's found her route. I think I'm going to take this one. Got a tree to hang on to. There we go. Wasn't too bad. So it looks like we're starting to come out of the woodlands a little bit into a bit of a clearing. Something that has just occurred to me, if we we are going to get near or close back to that top car park with Hobbit, we really do need to start seeing the eucalyptus that we had in the forest next to us, which I'm not seeing at the minute. Okay, so we've got some more signs. The top place, the Mont de las Secuoyas, which is basically where we've just come from that point. So that probably takes us round to that trail, which we walk back over again. Senda del Roble, which is Walk of the Oaks. Senda de Eucalypto, that looks promising, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the Senda de Eucalypto, and hopefully that'll be where we're parked. Please just note, there's no sign for the aparcamiento on any of these. You know, the one that we originally took the sign for? Okay, we've had a quick look at the map. It's hard to tell where we are. I think we are going in the general right direction, so we'll go along here a bit further along and then do a pin again, pin where we are, and see if it's taking us in the right direction. We're actually heading towards the car parks. Of course, which car parks, like I say. Okay, we've got a bit further over to our right. We can hear quite loud car noises, and now we just come around this corner, we just start to pick up still loud car noises, but just a bit quieter, which makes me think that's the motorway, sort of over that way, over to our right, and hopefully we're coming back onto that smaller, noisy B road next to where we're parked. Yep, we're just round that corner in again. That'll be just round that corner. Right, we definitely heard a road noise, and we've heard a horn go as well, which seems to be a favourite thing that people do as they pass the motorhomes on the parking opposite us. Just round this corner. I can definitely hear the road ahead. Okay, so we've rounded the bend. So all we really need to do is find out exactly what point we are on this lovely road here, and how far we've got to walk up along the side of it to get back up to the Hobbit. Okay, so we've got here at the right time. It's just gone mental. We're back to the parking area of supermarket park it syndrome. Everybody's trying to wedge in every little space they can, and it all goes all the way over the opposite side there as well. Quite a nice parking area around there. If I'm correct, we'll just take a left here. Through here, Anthea. Through here. That's it, and we're hopefully back up to the motorhome. You time that just right. It's starting to get really busy there, and just the sort of thing that's going to start doing my head in. Okay, so Hobbit's intact. Okay, so we made it back. We're sweating a bit. It's very, very humid today, and you see it's overcast overhead. But it'd probably be worse if it was sunny even, so I don't know. It's quite a good walk. I quite liked it. It's very, very busy, far too busy for us. But you got to bear in mind we're here in July and August, which normally we would avoid, like the plague any touristy areas down where we live in those months, you know, because they're similar to this. But being as we've come up here to northern Spain to escape the Andalusian heat, we've got little choice but to actually visit these places in season, which is why we're going to, you know, experience lots of crowded, you know, areas and you know, lots of people coming.
And so we come to the end of our Redwood video. So all that remains is to thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.